Alright, so I want to preface this video by saying I'm not sure where I am when it comes to Apex Legends. I'm not per se a good player. I'm not a bad player. I'm not a bot and I'm not like a tryhard. And yeah, I don't know where I place myself. But I saw a video earlier this morning and it kind of resonated with me and I wanted to know, like, does anybody else feel like this or is it just me? I know a few of my friends feel like this. And it's kind of weird because well, here's the video so I can start rambling on and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Then I'll catch up with you after the video. And that's going to be my topic for this video, to be honest.
Is anyone else stuck in video game limbo? And what I mean by that is, you're not a body player, you're not a complete trash can. You're also not an average player, you're slightly above that, a little bit past casual. But you're also not a try-hard, sweaty pro level player. But skill-based matchmaking has no idea what the to do with you. For whatever reason, skill-based matchmaking just thinks you're in the same category as the people who are dropping 20 kills a game. And then you just proceed to get every single game. Because that's me. I'm stuck there and I can't get out of it. I don't know what to do. And don't tell me to get better because I can't get better. I'm at the peak of my fucking talent in video games. I can't get any better than I am right now.
So I actually recorded this video a while back when I decided to get back into Apex. This was around January, the beginning of January, and it was close to the end of the season. Now, I hadn't played all this season and the season before that because another game came out that I wanted to focus a lot of my time into, Bless Unleashed, as most of you guys know it. And yeah, so I skipped a lot of this season, and I didn't really get into the ranked play. So I had to start over from like bronze back to the beginning of ranked, and well, I pushed all the way back up to Platinum 4 before the season reset. Like the day before reset, I hit Platinum 4, and the pace of the game has changed a lot from where season 1 and season 2 and season 3, where I could get to like Platinum 1 and Platinum 2 before splits, and then try to push to Diamond 4. I got to Diamond 4, I believe, once, and it just got harder from there because people are just too good, and I am not one of the good people. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like shocking to me that I even made it to Diamond 4 that one time. It was shocking to me that I made it to Platinum 3, to be honest, because I don't run with premates. I run with randoms a lot. I public queue a lot with in ranked, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh God, that's your problem right there." Well, I don't. I have a lot of friends that play, but I don't like to let my friends down when I play this game. I know it sounds really weird when you say it like when I say it like that, but that's pretty much what it is. And when we get into ranked queues, like I feel like I let a lot of my friends down sometimes. So I back off of trying to play ranked with friends because it's kind of a daunting task just to keep up with everyone, especially when your friends are super great and you're just kind of just like mediocre. And so yeah, that's part of my problem right there. I am not a sweaty tryhard. I don't really try too hard. Like I gradually get better as the game progresses. And Apex is one of the games that I've actually had a lot of fun with. And I've been actually trying to get a lot better than I usually am. I've played Call of Duty since Black Ops? No, I think I've played Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2. Let's say Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2. I played Modern Warfare 2 back in Xbox 360 days, and yeah. Right? Yeah, I think that's right. I did play way back then, zombies and all that fun stuff. The super toxic lobbies and all the super try hard, no scope, 360 people, yeah. I played all that stuff. So like I know the atmosphere of shooters and how they can get when it comes to being like getting better and better and better. Like I did go prestige a few times in Call of Duty. That's not really an accomplishment because being prestigious means you play a lot of games over and over. It's just pretty much like leveling up in Apex. You get to 500 and there's no real merit in that because everybody can get to 500, but not everybody can make it out of platinum because yeah, you need pre-mades, you need good teammates, you need teammates that are willing to actually play the game with you. And I realized once hitting platinum rank, the game changes a lot. Like people play for themselves a lot. Like nobody really wants a team fight, and the ones that you do get that want a team fight, they don't want to use their mic until they go down, and they want to complain about teamwork. And I don't know like what else to do about that. Maybe I should just like start clicking on my friends and just start relying on my friends to push rank now. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go forward with this. I feel like I have really plateaued with Apex Legends at this point, though. I'm stuck at Platinum 4. I do want to push for Master because I want the dive trail. Apex, pushing for Apex is, pushing for that rank is just, pushing for Predator is just kind of like a dream for me. I know it's just the goal, but it's just like, for me, it's just like, maybe, maybe season 15. Um, but yeah, like when everybody's tired of the game and stuff. But I I don't know what to do when it comes to this point in the game. Like I feel like I've done everything I possibly can. I'm not. I know like the thing is to get really sweaty at this point in the game, and I can do that. I guess I have the skill level to do that. I have good hand-eye coordination. I have good reflexes. All that stuff is ingrained in me, like from playing all the video games I've played throughout my years. Uh, so it's not like the skill level's not there, the reflexes aren't there, the hand-eye coordination's not there. I have 20/20 vision. That's perfect. My hearing's perfect. So I'm really into stuff. I have a good headset. I have a good setup. I probably have a better setup, PS5. But I play on PS4, by the way. So if anyone's wondering what system I'm playing on for whatever reason, if you don't understand from this button layout, and I do have the Sony back paddles attached to my controllers for grenades and what's that other thing? The button, the gun options. So whenever you want to switch your gun from like manual to automatic or whatever. But anyway, so like I'm not sure where to go from here when it comes to Apex. Like I don't know. Should I've watched a lot of the videos. I watched a lot of the movement videos. I don't use a lot of movements because like in out of combat, it just seems like a lot of extra fluff. Whereas in combat, yeah, it does work out. So I use them in combat, but out of combat, I don't see the point in using them. And it like I don't see the point of constantly wave dashing across the ground. I say wave dashing because it's a fighting game. So everybody used to play fighting games, and constantly wave dashing is kind of just like what are you doing outside of combat? If you're doing it in combat just to like trick up your enemy, force their shots or whatever, then that's fine. But yeah, I'm not really sure where to go from this point to get better when it comes to this game. Uh, I sometimes play with my mic when it comes to random. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes you deal with those randoms that are just really toxic people, and I don't like dealing with those people. Recently, I've been dealing with those people just because it's sometimes funny to deal with them because they they get triggered so easily when you're just nice to them or whenever you feed into whatever they want. And well, you do the opposite of what they want. Rather, you give them. I'll explain that later on in another video. But yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not sure. This is just coming back to me saying where I'm not sure that where I am when it comes to Apex right now. When it comes to my skill level or how to increase it or how to increase my rank rather. So my skill level, I think my skill level is fine. I think I played good among other platinum players. I've recently in this season, season 8. This is season 7 right here. This video. In season 8, I got my 2.5 with Mirage, and I think that's a good accomplishment for me, to be honest. I did a few 3 versus 1s in that one round. I think I ended the game on like 2.8 and like 8 kills or 9 kills or something like that. Close to 10, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to survive the game and play, like, get my teammates out of there. And that was a lot of me just surviving my teammates that entire match. Because I'm kind of like the no man left behind guy, and everybody else, like, when it gets to platinum rank, I know a lot of you guys are noticing this. People, when they see their teammates go down, they just leave you. They literally just leave you. And it's getting frustrating that people just straight up just abandon you and just, like, run off. And you're like, oh, I'm going to get my points. It's just like, really, bro? Because in diamond rank, if I remember correctly, you don't get points by just surviving. You got to have kills, too. Like, you got to have kills and assists to actually get points in diamond rank. So, you're getting through platinum rank by barely just surviving. What are you going to do when you get to diamond rank? Like, it doesn't make sense that you're doing this now. Like, learn to play together as a team. Everybody got the free mic with the PlayStation. Turn on your mic. If you don't like to play with your mic, use the text-to-speech thing. I mean, it's there for a reason. I know it's not going to be great to use during combat, but you got to figure something out because, like, it's really, like, I guess this is more towards randoms, not towards people that, like, play hardcore and use their mic in every confrontation or whatever. But like I said, sometimes I don't like to use my mic. I understand the feeling of not wanting to use your mic sometimes. But I'll do it if the team is speaking. Like if the team's speaking, and I know like people are relying on you to use your mic. That's fine. But you also run into those toxic players. This video is gonna go everywhere, isn't it? It really is. But you run into those toxic players that you're playing with, and like they just get like really toxic if they go down. And I had one guy like he got mad at my friend the other day. I uploaded the clip on Twitch, but he had his audio like not sharing, which is kind of whack. And he called my friend like trash and stupid because he took the gun that he wanted. And when the match ended, the guy had 0 damage, and me and my friend had like 300 damage. We ended up like dropping on 2 teams, and we both put down like 2 other people, and it was just a really big cluster of crap. And we couldn't really do anything in that match. Like we got jumped on. We didn't get any guns that we really wanted. We didn't get any shields. So I put down one guy. My friend put down another guy, and the guy was just busy running around like with his head freaking cut off like a chicken. And he ended up dying. And he he ended up out surviving us because he was running around. And then when he went down, like he was complaining that, oh, my friend took his gun and he needed that gun so he could help fight and this and that. And I was just like, bro, what? Like it was during this limited time event too. So he already had the Mozambique, which I know it's not that good of a gun, or it's not that great of a gun, but it's a gun nonetheless. So like fight, right? Anyway, but yeah, we're running into a lot of that when it comes to this new level of play, like especially platinum up, that people just want to not. They just don't want to play as a team. And it's kind of annoying because like you want a team fight and you're like, all right, push for team fight, or you knock a player, which I generally knock one person in the team if I'm going up against someone. Like we're doing like a little snipe match, and I'm really good at like popping off people from like a distance, especially with the G7 Scout. It's my favorite gun. And like I'll pop someone off from a distance, and as soon as they go down, I'm like push, like I'll ping like push, or when the character says knocked one, and everybody hears the characters when they speak. So whenever my teammate rushes, like I'm like, all right, I'm on your ass. Like you're rushing, I'm rushing. We're about to do this. So like we rush, and like this fight right here where we rush them, and I pull up, and the Pathfinder is like somewhere back there. I don't know where the Pathfinder was at the time, but he ended up pulling up like after a little like a little interval. I couldn't even. And like I had to back off, and this fight right here was like one of the matches. We didn't have any communication. We weren't talking. You see my mic is there. We weren't talking. Nobody was talking. Nobody was speaking. There's a common misconception that Xbox players can't hear PS4 players. That's a lie. I have Xbox friends that hop in all the time, and we sit there and we talk crap to each other and all this other stuff. So it's just like that. It's a lie that Xbox players can't hear PS4 players. And most of them probably do have a setting where it's screwed up to where they can hear, but for the most part, I know a lot of Xbox players can't hear PS4 players. They just don't want to talk to them. I don't know what the deal is with the classism there, or the elitism there, or whatever that goes on with that. But yeah, this video has gone everywhere. We've touched on a lot of topics on this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, like I said, I woke up this morning. Saw that video, and I was just like, bam, this is my topic. And now we're somewhere else. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to know, like, is there anything else I can do to get better at this point? Because like I said, I'm at the point where I'm getting 2Ks now. Like I'm a slow grinder when it comes to shooters, of course. It did take me a while to like get used to Apex and get used to the movements, get used to the characters and stuff like that. I can play any character except for Watson. Her abilities are just blah for me, because like her tactical is just really just not useful for me, to be honest. Like unless I'm boxing up, which I don't like boxing up in the first place. I don't like turtling up and like stay in the building unless I'm caustic. And even then I really get aggressive with Caustic's gas traps. But with Watson stuff, you can't really get that aggressive. So it's kind of just like, man, any advice for this point on would be really appreciated. Like I said, it comes down to the point, like I've seen videos where people are telling different people in different ranks to do certain things to win games. And I've seen the YouTube videos of people telling people like, hey, when you get to platinum rank, which is where I'm at right now, you need to play for points. And that's what people are doing. And they're just running away whenever their team gets down, or they're running away when the situation goes bad, and they're not coming back, and they're not trying to revive their team. And they're like, no, we're not going to pick you up because this and this. And then there are those people that they're running with like their friends or whatever, and their friends are just like they're like, oh, we're just going to play with our friend because you're a random, and playing with you just like makes the situation just really hard to talk because you're like you're a random or whatever. Or it's really hard to click with you because you're a random, but me and my friend, we know each other. And it's just like, that's the elitism I don't really click with either, because it's kind of just like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's like you're playing with people to play with people. It's a team game. If the ranked was duos, that's fine, but it's ranked trios. So like, learn to play with your, I guess, team. And it's kind of hypocritical for me, especially when I'm saying this and I'm not like speaking in this chat, even though I have my mic operational. I'm not sure if people can hear you. Anyway, like I know people do have like their headset setups or whatever, but they have it to where like it won't show that their headset's on, or they're in a party, so it doesn't show their headset's actually on. And it doesn't make sense to not play to play a shooter without having headsets, or without having some sort of sound to hear where people are coming from. I just smacked my mic just now. I don't know why. Violence against mics ended, but yeah. So like, I don't know like what else to do besides communicate with your team at this point. And I'm in, like I said, in the rank that I'm in, and I don't. It's just hard to push forward right now. Maybe I'll try to like get some pre-mades going in ranked. I don't have many friends that like to play ranked anymore because of how randoms in ranked work, and it's like it's you drop on sweats, and it's just like they do the most. Like the people that like spam, like get you down, they spam their finisher over and over, like the Wraiths that do like this spam punch finisher just because they think they're cool or whatever. Or people like that, like the super sweats in the game, and the super sweaty Wraiths they're the worst. But anyway, it's not a video complaining about the characters in Apex. I love the characters in Apex. I love all the little backgrounds and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, any advice will be appreciated. Drop in the comments. Help a brother out, I guess. I mean, that's pretty much all this is asking for. Like, I need assistance of getting out of my purgatory, out of my plateau of where I'm at. And yeah, hit me up in game, and I'll like play a game with you, I guess. I mean, I don't have nothing else to do. We're in quarantine still. Like, we're still dealing with the pandemic. So yeah, hit me up. My PSN is the same as my YouTube. So I guess send me an invite if you want to play. It'd be cool. Yeah, but thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in game. But yeah, peace.